Margaret sat by the window of her small apartment, watching the golden hues of the evening sun bathe the streets below. The laughter of children echoed in the distance, a stark contrast to the silence that filled her home. At 72, loneliness had become her closest companion. The days felt long, and the nights felt even longer. Her children, now with families of their own, were busy with their lives, and her husband had passed away years ago. She never imagined aging would feel this empty. One day, while scrolling through a community bulletin board at the local grocery store, a flyer caught her eye. Volunteer at the community center. Make a difference. With nothing to lose, Margaret decided to attend an orientation session. As she walked into the brightly lit room filled with people of all ages, she felt a hesitant excitement. Her first role was reading stories to children at the library. The joy in their eyes as she brought fairy tales to life rekindled something within her. She soon found herself mentoring young adults, sharing wisdom and experiences from a lifetime of lessons. Slowly, her days filled with purpose. One evening, a young woman named Rachel, whom Margaret had been mentoring, broke down in tears, overwhelmed by the struggles of adulthood. Margaret held her hand and spoke with the warmth of someone who understood. Life has a way of testing us, but you are stronger than you think. Rachel smiled through her tears, grateful for Margaret's presence. That night, Margaret realized something profound. She was needed. Over time, she formed deep friendships with fellow volunteers, many of whom shared similar experiences of isolation. They laughed over coffee, shared stories, and even started a book club. The loneliness that once suffocated her slowly faded into the background, replaced by connection and purpose. The audience, many of whom were seniors like her, nodded in understanding. After the event, several approached her, their eyes reflecting the same uncertainty she had once felt. Margaret recognized their hesitation and, with a reassuring smile, offered the same warmth and support that she had once longed for herself. Her story became more than just her own. It inspired a movement within the community. More seniors joined volunteer programs, rekindling their sense of purpose. Margaret found herself surrounded by friends who truly understood her journey, and she was no longer just a participant but a leader. Years passed, and Margaret continued to embrace life with open arms. On her 80th birthday, she sat surrounded by friends, young and old, who had all been touched by her kindness. As she looked around, she realized she was more fulfilled than ever before. From feeling forgotten to becoming an irreplaceable part of many lives, Margaret's journey proved that life doesn't end with age. It merely shifts, offering new chances to love, connect, and find meaning. She had once feared growing old alone, but in the end, she had built a family of the heart, proving that fulfillment is always within reach for those willing to seek it. As we grow older, we may fear loneliness, but aging is not the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every gray hair is a mark of wisdom. And every day is an opportunity to make a difference. Like Margaret, we can choose to step out of isolation, embrace new experiences, and become a source of wisdom and kindness. To those feeling alone, your journey is not over. You are needed, valued, and capable of bringing light to others. Seek connection, share your wisdom, and live with purpose. Because fulfillment isn't about age, stopwatch equals 400, it's about the love and impact we create along the way.